This is a story about a guitar. Peace.
Happy times, the sweet Epiphone. Take out your bedroom and space on the refrigerator and a bar. Any trouble you got will fade away. Any trouble you got. All the trouble you got will fade away.
So this little gem was the first guitar I ever got. I'm feeling the neck now. It's like thick like a 2x4. And the action I remember was super high, of course. And it was killer to try to make sounds playing chords. So I got this in the 4th grade, 8 or 9 years old. There was a teacher at our school, Sister. It was killer to try to make sounds playing chords. So I got this in the 4th grade, 8 or 9 years old.
Little Jimmy, 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 Ricky, 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 Dicky, little Jimmy, 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 Ricky, Ricky, Dicky, Ricky, Richie Crows on his feet when he's playing bounce the ball. Playing fast, so fast he fell off the wall. And the scarecrow cried. It's a cold, dark October night. Lost an eye in Mexico, lost 2 teeth where I don't know. People see me coming and never to the other side of the road. And so I kept my fingers crossed. When at any cost, the sound water falling down, knock me down, pick me up, set me in a row. Your words.
Was a teacher at our school, Sister Eileen LaChapelle, and I remember in the 1st grade she used to stand up in front of the class and play songs, folk songs, Christian music songs, and sing songs, and that was fun. We always liked that. And I was.
She drained your soul out, just miscellaneous. Out to rest your weary head tonight. tonight on the bed. California stars, I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on the bed. A cup of time, papers fit like a mannequin, good time.
Out in front of the class and play songs, folk songs, Christian music songs, and sing songs, and that was fun. We always liked that. And I was in the 4th grade, 1, 2, 3 years later. She gave us some guitar lessons after school, and that's, I guess, when I got this guitar in the 4th grade. And it was 3 of us.
Don't you know, you slipped the train out, pulled all the drain out. Boxes on the wall, all of the same, they don't grow. We're young, the future was bright. Oh, go the door line. Every kid on the whole damn street was gonna make it big and not baby. We were young, the future was bright. Oh, California dreaming of home. Keep your toes, keep your right. All the empty shredders you came and you gave without taking. Best was yet to come. I know, oh, I was forsaken, and so I kept my smile to make you cry. Hold me like a breath, can count on me to 10.
She gave us some guitar lessons after school, and that's, I guess, when I got this guitar in the 4th grade. And it was 3 of us, Jerry McMurray, Joey O'Malley, and myself. I think possibly Sean Cassidy for a few days, a few lessons, but I don't remember too much of Sean, or actually if he even showed up. But she taught us chords. I remember the D chord, the C chord, the F chord, E minor chord, maybe a couple others, and she showed us how to make those chords, and it killed.
Rocking all over the world. Well, I like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, here we go. Rocking all over the world. Roll me up on shore. She don't wanna be my friend no more. Pick me up. On the bed and the phone stopped. After best it means to sit down. Be what I feel. aching smile, and though I know these things have passed you by.
But she taught us chords. I remember the D chord, the C chord, the F chord, E minor chord, maybe a couple others, and she showed us how to make those chords, and it killed the fingers. Couldn't get any sound, couldn't get them clean. It was really hard. We had hymn books from the church next door. We played some easy songs with E minor and C, maybe a D. The F was a killer, G was hard, and it was just a chore just to get through one of those songs, being able to play the chords cleanly. But this old guitar was my first.
Took the train out, the way it made out, took the go.
Get through one of those songs, being able to play the chords cleanly. But this old guitar was my first. I guess when I was in the first grade-ish area, I used to sit in a chair and really get into the music that Mom and Dad were playing. It was mostly like country stuff, Johnny Cash. They got into some other stuff like Charlie Rich and some of that kind of stuff.
Gonna make it big and not be beat. Now I'm grown. Well, at least I know 4 lines now. Really young, the future was bright. Oh, the neighborhood was so alive. Every kid on the whole damn street. Gonna make it big and not be beat. The day you stood on the edge of your feather
to the market today to look for the eggs. And there was no eggs there. Just a guy wearing the counter. He said something about a dream, but he only lived for dreams now, because there was this thing, everybody had to stay inside. It was kind of a crazy thing. Pandemic thing. When the geese fly south of that wind, it's not even getting in the microphone. Mostly like country stuff, Johnny Cash. They got into some other stuff like Charlie Rich and some of that kind of stuff. And I guess I liked it. They said, hey, the kid likes music. Let's get him a guitar. They went up to the local little guitar studio, picked this up probably for 25 bucks. 3-piece neck. Let's see, I even have my name with one of those old punch sticker things they used to have back in the early 70s. And I put my name, put it on the guitar, so you know, if somebody stole the $25 guitar, they'd know, or if I lost it, they'd know who it belonged to. So this was my first old guitar. It's not even getting in the microphone. It's not even on. You came and you gave without taking. Festivals get love with me, California stars, the fuck on my mind and make nothing. California stars hang like green. Bunch of shine on my lover's face like a funny one. This world between the dream on the band. California stars. Breathe out. Like to rest my head tonight. Wow, it's jacked up. I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight upon your words of high in the rafters. Settle down, I pray to make it happy ever after. Knock it down, pick me up, set me in a love hole.
no place to hurt. Cannot find comfort in this world. Official tears, I saw some down, waste away with me, down with me. Eyes on the move, brothers on the vinegar truck, and I don't know what I'll do. Back before I was a movie star, straight up the farm, I had nothing.
So this was my first old guitar, 4th grade. Took some lessons from the non-teacher who used to sing with her guitar, Sister Eileen Marshall, and she taught us chords after school. It was really hard to play this damn guitar because the neck is so thick. This is my first guitar. I remember when I was young, and Susie had so much fun, holding planes and skimming stones, and an old gold Chevy and a place of our own. On the back, one of these little sticker puncher things. If I ever lost it, you know, people would know it was mine. They wouldn't feel it off, I'm sure. This is the first guitar. It was so hard to play. Really agonized trying to get a clean chord. We learned C, we learned E minor, F and G, and D, A7. I think that was probably the first few chords we learned. Took forever to be able to play and clean. My fingers killed. Straighten out the way it made out. Take the go. Shit. It's not right.
Glass in front of here. What would have been funny is like if you locked the back of us and we tossed one.
Oh, that would be so funny.
But to be honest, they'll probably cut out before then anyway. Yeah. You know what? They know that. So we'll use it for the last time.
Okay. So it's working here.
Sticker puncher things. If I ever lost it, you know, people would know it was mine. They wouldn't feel it off, I'm sure. This is the first guitar. It was so hard to play. really agonized trying to get a clean chord. We learned C, we learned E minor, F and G, and D, A7. I think that was probably the first few chords we learned. It took forever to be able to play them clean. My fingers killed. The strings were so high off the neck is so thick. It was just, you know, it actually feels kind of wide, I guess, I don't know. But it's just a cheap little Tiger guitar of some kind. First guitar. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
That's the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. Don't you know? That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. With the gold gun, it's just the on the street. I stand and look across the sea, and I sat alone in wonder. Back before I was a movie star, straight up off the farm, had a picture of another man's wife tattooed to my arm. Ultimate cowboy hanging on to your window, let to come. I know I was forsaken, so kept my fingers crossed, when at any cost, sound on a falling town. Sit by my side, come as close as the
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. First guitar.
Like a friendly one, yeah. Give this world a dream. You on a bed, California stars.
Yeah, right. Alright, I cheated a little, so I'll have to step over a little more, but look, that should be good. Alright, hold on. It's a long song.
Eyes is on, come and go. I don't know what I'll do. Eyes is on the go. Eyes is on the moon. Brothers on the vinegar truck, and I don't know what I'll do. Getting everything I know to the next. Comes along. Sleeping in my bed. Oh, the cold wind to me cup of time. Great color. lady vision, childhood.
So, what I have here is my second guitar. It's a Yamaha FG 110, 1973. My Aunt Fanny, who worked in the sweatshops down at the mills for less than $2 an hour her whole life, never more than a couple bucks an hour, bought this for me. It's probably like 200 bucks.
I'm tired of seeing the days go by. Where you gonna move? Where you gonna move? Do you wanna mess around?
Never more than a couple bucks an hour, bought this for me. It's probably like 200 bucks. And it came with a case. One of those chipboard cases. I love that case. The first guitar I showed you that I called Tiger, that real cheapo thing, I carried that around in a plastic garbage bag, and that was just really embarrassing. The other kids, of course, had better cases, and God, it was just torture to walk in with that, pull the guitar out of the garbage bag. Ugh, that killed. Anyway, this is my second guitar I used from 6th, 7th, and 8th grade when I took lessons from Stanley Whittick, local guitar teacher.
Gray coals fitting like a mannequin light. Night is falling, this is the blues. You see how I didn't seek it. Father, Son, and Holy, you speaking parable. You're looking terrible tonight. Don't it take you down home? I don't know anything to say. Let you cry. I've laid down all my troubles. I've found peace and rest. I'm all washed in the blood of the Lamb. Hear the banjo, don't it take you down home?
Local guitar teacher. He used the Mel Bay books, learned how to read notes and music, and I think I made it through 4 books. There were 6. I was a terrible student. 6th grade, 7th grade, just too many distractions. We had mini bikes. We played football after school, riding our bicycles, thinking we're Evel Knievel. You know, we had the whole gang, the whole neighborhood gang, kids riding mini bikes after school, raiding gardens, throwing tomatoes and eggs at.
I don't know how to say. Johnny always takes more than he needs. Knows a golf course, knows a golfing leads. Summer's ends around the bends, just round. Swimming suits upon the line.
The whole neighborhood gang, kids riding mini bikes after school, raiding gardens, throwing tomatoes and eggs at things and each other and firecrackers. You know, we had the local kids, Doobie, Doobs, Bola, Frabata, Sparky, Spanky, next door, She Babes, Spider Gorman. You know, we just did what kids did back then. They're always outside looking for something to do. There was no video games, no inside, no computers and cell phones. Everything was outside. So I'd be out riding my mini bike, come home 10 minutes before my guitar lesson. My fingers were still vibrating. I'm trying to learn how to play this stuff. I get to the guitar teacher. I play less than a minute. He looks at me. He says, "You're not practicing, are you?" And I just, what could I say? I guess I didn't even say anything. He already knew. I was just not a good student.
One time, friends, I had me a paw hill. I had a paw, papa, papa, papa. Welcome to my tiny desk. Adios! I'd like to rest your head tonight on a bed. California stars, I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on your bed. California star, I walked out of work, I was tired as hell, another day gone. Oh well, somewhere on my gas station attendant, pumping at the break of dawn. Fill your tank.
Good student. The thing was, I was learning how to play notes, which is great, learn how to read music, but I wasn't playing the songs that I wanted to play that I really liked. I remember at the time the Rolling Stones came out with Goat's Head Soup, and that song Angie was on the radio constantly. I loved that song. I wanted to play those songs, and I was doing Oh Susanna and Down by the Seaside or whatever, those those old standard songs, Americana type songs. Anyway, this is all original except
on a song about a girl who lives on. Leave me where I'm found. Put my bones in the ground.
Anyway, this is all original except my friend Kenny Hughes, who does a lot of guitar work. He's been doing it for years. Great luthier. Helped me out and put in this Tusk saddle, which, believe it or not, this thing, I mean, the whole guitar just sounded so much better because of the old one was just a cheap plastic. This Tusk transfers the sound to the soundboard. And that was fun to do. He showed me a lot of tricks and how to do things. Thanks, Kenny. So yeah, no name for this guitar. He smiled at me. I fell down on my knees. She didn't know it's in the bottom.
Little blue bell that I know, the one I know.
Sat in the attic for 20 years. I never took the tension off the strings. The guitar is flawless. The neck is perfect. The string action is amazing. No buzz, nothing. And it just sat in the attic for years and years and years. You know, it gets really cold in the winter and hot as heck in the summer. Perfect condition still. All laminate. Some would call it plywood, but I'm telling you, it's pretty much nothing moved on it over like 20-30 years in the attic.
I know. I see you in and out, and I'll be on time. I see you in and out. I met my love, I guess we're small.
Sat in the attic for 20 years. I never took the tension off the strings. The guitar is flawless. The neck is perfect. The string action is amazing. No buzz, nothing. And it just sat in the attic for years and years and years. You know, it gets really cold in the winter and hot as heck in the summer. Perfect condition still. All laminate. Some would call it plywood, but I'm telling you, it's pretty much nothing moved on it over like 20-30 years in the attic. You try and you try, and you just got to keep coming back at it. It's Halloween. Marilyn Martin. Marilyn, meet Martin. Martin, Marilyn, Marilyn Martin.
That's their right. Cut them off, I think they're mine. They're still hanging in there. head, I'm whirling around, just in mind to let you down. How things go. I had a child and I had feel low. Don't go to any trouble. Oh no. This is not a song about a girl moving on, but a bottle.
Nothing moved on it over like 20-30 years in the attic. So it's got a little scratch sanding here where crazy kids, you know, got a hold of a bottle of Jack Daniels. We're 18 and we ended up carving our names into the guitar, which I don't know where our minds were. There's still one there. I don't know if you can see it. It's got some carving. I think it's the date. Me and my buddy Oldie Lester, rest in peace, buddy.
Had no chance at all, but won't you grow up so sadly beautiful, so still low. I won't be here very long. A song about a girl, no, but a bottle, just see one red bottle. The way she said, get on my way, get out of my way, she said, what do you want me to do?
Anyway, it's in good shape though, and I love the way it aged. The color of the top, just the natural aging is amazing. This is guitar number 2. No name. Number 1 I called Tiger because it had the tiger stripe kind of design on it. But this is the Yamaha, made in Japan. Just a really well-made guitar for like $200 bucks.
It's easier than waiting around to die. Picture perfect memories gathered all around the floor.
He was the egg kid. Well, he had a farm. And on Saturday nights, we were watching like I Dream of Jeannie and some fish story.
Next day you're on the ride. One day you're on the ride. Next day you're on the ride. One day you're on the ride. Next day you're on the ride. Just like
This is the Yamaha, made in Japan. just a really well-made guitar for like 200 bucks that my Aunt Fanny bought working in the sweatshops. She later bought me another guitar. I was a big Neil Young fan and I loved his electric music. Electric guitar was a black Les Paul, and one of the kids in the neighborhood said, "Oh yeah, Neil Young's black Les Paul, that's a Les Paul custom." That's all I needed to hear. I wanted the black Les Paul like Neil Young, so went down to the local Rhode Island music store in Providence, Rhode Island, North Providence, and bought a brand new Gibson Les Paul custom, $750. My aunt paid for it. The one who worked for less than $2 an hour her whole life. $750. And I ended up selling it years later because I really didn't know what I was doing, and I thought it was a guitar. Honest to God, how sad, huh? And I really regret. That's the big regret, selling that guitar. I wish I had that guitar still. I cut that tree down that day. Is the tape rolling? Try that. I wish I had that guitar still. Oh boy. I had a little problem with it. It was brand new, 1982. The nut, something was up with the nut and this high E string was muting out. I brought it back down there, and the hippie guy that sold it to me, actually he was probably more into hair metal. His name was Roger. He called himself Uncle Raj or Dr. Raj. I'll operate on the guitar and fix it for you. I guess they made it a little better. They took a file and widened the space in the nut. But that was a beauty. I never should have sold it. My God. Aunt Fanny bought it for $750 bucks. It was a birthday present, you know. Keep yourself in my pocket for free. You little bail for me. Little blue bail that I found back in my coat. Little blue bail, yeah. Take 10. So this is number 2. I'm not going to go through all my guitars, just the first 2, number 1 and then number 2. And I told you about the first electric, which was a Gibson Les Paul Custom. Heavy, probably like 11 pounds. That was another thing. Sitting with that, it was just cumbersome. It was very uncomfortable to sit and practice. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know how to play a scale in any like C. I couldn't even do a simple C scale. No one showed me. I didn't learn that for some reason in the guitar books.
Now there's 2 green flags, they're sitting on the edge of the cup. Looking at their haystack like it down.
Do it I want right now. Oh, wait a minute. Go ahead. I already forgot it. Hi, I'm 50 and I've been playing guitar since the 4th grade. That's a long time. Learned chords from a nun after school. There was 3 of us in the class.
You can't put your arms around a memory. Can't put your arms around a memory. Don't try. Don't try. A romance with crying? trouble you got fade away. Any trouble you got fade away. Any trouble you got fade away. All the trouble you got will fade away.
Goodbye. Bye. Want to thank you for watching.